Hello, I'm Joy and I'm Head of Learning and Development for Neander Marine, and incredibly pleased to be here with Tom Hewson, who is Head of Production and provides after-sales support for Neander. Tom is going to talk us through the operational guidelines and is very well suited to do so, as he has 23 years experience in the diesel outboard and automotive industry, specialising in the management of technical support, prototype manufacturing, assembly and engine building. So thank you for talking to us about this, Tom.
Hi, Joy. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, look forward to taking you through some of the guidelines on operating the DTOR 50.
Fantastic. Let's get started.
Okay.
So here I can see you're going to talk to us about the duty cycle. First, can you explain what exactly a duty cycle is?
Yes, so this is a set of parameters that we've outlined here at Neander that the operator must adhere to when using the outboard. The first one
Okay.
that we see here is that we need to reach between 3,700 to 4,000 RPM with the throttle at 100%. Alongside this, we also need to make sure we're consuming 11.9 litres of fuel per hour.
Okay. 11.9. That's a very specific number. What does that mean? Does that link to the 100% that you mentioned before?
So that links to 100% load of the outboard. So that is our
Okay.
fuel demand to tell us that we're reaching the correct load
Okay.
point. If we were to reach, say, 4,000 RPM, but we were only hitting sort of 80% load or maybe sort of 8 litres per hour, this means that the propeller that's installed is too small. So we might be reaching the
Okay.
correct RPM, but the outboard isn't reaching the correct load that it's designed to.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
So next up, we need to ensure that the standard operation of the outboard is below 90% of the maximum engine speed. So generally below 3,600 RPM is where the outboard needs to spend 90% of its life. We only allow
Okay.
10% to be above this RPM.
Okay.
And then lastly, we have the load factor. Now, load factor is a calculation based on engine RPM and engine load. And throughout the life of the outboard, on average, this should not exceed 35%.
Okay. Thanks very much. That was really clear. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so next up, we've put together some basic guidelines for carrying out installations. So for a single installation, we recommend that the boat should weigh a maximum of 3,000 kilograms, should have a minimum length of 4.5 meters, and a maximum length of 7 meters.
Okay. And how does this compare with a twin installation? Let's have a look.
So here we can see the twin installation, and here we recommend a maximum weight of 10,000 kilograms, a minimum vessel length of 6.5 meters, and a maximum length of 10 meters.
Okay, so I can see the differences between the two, between the single and the twin. Are these strict criteria to have a valid warranty?
No, these aren't strict, but these are installations that we know are going to work straight out the box with sort of no issues. If anybody has any projects which fall outside of these windows, we really recommend them to get in touch with us here at Neander, and we can run through sort of a vessel integration meeting, and we can talk through the requirements, and maybe we need to make a few adjustments to the installation or maybe the maintenance of the outboard. So if anybody does have any projects like that, then do get in touch with us here.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, Tom, for explaining the operational guidelines to us. That was really clear, and you clarified some of the more specific data there. So thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you, Joey.